The date of today is an important date. And the reason that's important is just yesterday at Davos, Switzerland, the IMF stood up and said, the world economy is hitting into the worst economic headwinds since World War II, the worst. And that's why it could be bad news, but depending on how you look at it, it could be very good news.
This is about as macro an environment as I've ever seen. And I think most people's read on it is probably wrong right now. I'm going to take you through a history lesson, and then we'll get to today.
That's
and
macro.
I'll tell you why I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So why World War II? World War II was a fascinating period because, like COVID, the entire world had basically been stuck at home or been on battlefields. Everyone came back. There was no supply of commodities and goods. Global supply chains were broken, and everybody came back and started consuming again. And guess what? Inflation went up to 13% or something, maybe even higher. And that period was fascinating because interest rates went up. And the first thing that happened was the economy went straight back into recession and inflation went negative. Because it was a massive tightening of monetary conditions. You raised the cost of goods on people and didn't raise their salaries enough. People couldn't get the goods that they wanted, exactly like now, and everything collapsed. So we went back into recession and then eventually some better times. And I'll come back into the 1940s and 50s because I think it's a really important parallel that most people misunderstand. The next time we saw anything remotely like this was 1974. A lot of people tell you it's the 70s again, inflation. Well, the inflation episode we had in the late 70s was driven by demographics. That was the baby boomers entering the workforce all at the same time. It was the largest demand shock the world had ever seen.